Hello, my name is Rachel, and it is officially my first day of summer break, so I thought what better video to film today than my summer TBR. So I'm coming to you with 10 books that I'm hoping to get through this summer. So we're going to start off with some contemporary reads because those are always everybody's favorite for the summer. It's just perfect sunny, warm summer reading. And the first one I want to read is Summer Days and Summer Nights, edited by Stephanie Perkins. And this is a collection of short stories that all have to do with summertime. I believe most of these, if not all, are going to be contemporary stories. There might be a few fantasy, but basically, again, they're all short stories that come from popular YA authors. And short stories I find are very, very great for summer because you can kind of read them while you're out there and put them down when you need to, because I'm usually on the go in the summer since I'm not at school. Next up is a contemporary that I haven't read yet this year and I have been meaning to since January, and that is P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. This is the second book in what is now going to be a trilogy. Originally it was a duology, but it just was published on Goodreads that there's going to be a third book in this series. So I definitely want to read it now, even more than I did before. I really enjoyed the first one, which is To All the Boys I Loved Before, and I'm just excited to read this one. I think it's going to be a great book. Next is another book that I've been meaning to read most of 2016 and haven't gotten to it yet, and that is Anna and the French Kiss. This is a trilogy slash 3-book companion series, and again, just contemporary based little love stories, and I'm just really excited to dive into some of those for the summer. And I'll be reading Anna and the French Kiss for my readathon that's coming up next week, and that is hashtag Wonder Reads, and I'll leave a link down below to that readathon announcement video. Next up are 2 books that I've gotten for review. The first one is With Malice, and I've had this one for a while and I haven't had the time to read it, but I am so excited. This reminds me a little bit of The Adoration of Jenna Fox, which I really liked, so I'm super pumped to get into this one. I think it's going to make a big splash when it comes out. Next up is another review that I think is going to make a huge splash, and that is called The Girls, and I've seen this floating around for a while. It's really highly anticipated, and I have an arc of it from NetGalley, and I'm just excited to jump in and read this one. Next up are a few books that are first in a series that I've been meaning to read for a little while, and I haven't, and there's a lot of buzz about later books coming out in this series, and I just have decided that this summer is going to be the summer that I start these books. First up is The Lightning Thief. I have yet to read a Rick Riordan book, and with all the hype around the new series following Apollo, now is the time, for sure. Next up is A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I've been hearing so much buzz about the second book in this series coming out recently that I have to know what everybody's talking about. I've got to read this book this summer. Next is Six of Crows, and I'm reading this with my girls from my school book club, and I think it's going to be an interesting read. I kind of started listening to it as an audiobook, and there was too much going on. It wasn't working as an audiobook, so I put it down, but I am planning to pick it up again and give this one a read, especially now that they have really been amping up the second book that's going to be coming out later this year with the red pages, and of course I have the black page edition of Six of Crows that I'm super excited to pick up and give a read. Next is the final book in a series that was just released, and that is Last Star by Rick Yancey. This is the third and final book in the Fifth Wave trilogy, and I'm hoping to pick it up actually today, and I am so excited to finish up this trilogy. Last but not least is probably my most anticipated release of the summer, and that is The Savage Song by V.E. Schwab, and I am so pumped. I was not able to get my hands on an arc at this point, so now I'm just waiting until next month when I could get my hands on it. Actually, I think it comes out in July, and I'm so ready. I think it comes out right about the time I am heading out of town, so that's going to be a perfect read for my little vacay. So super pumped, and these are the 10 books that I'm hoping to get through this summer, as well as several children's books from school that I brought home this summer to give a read so I can do some reviews when we get back in the fall. And yeah, so I'm hoping to spend a lot of time reading now that school's out. So if you've read any of these 10 books, please let me know down below your opinions. If you think there's a book that I should definitely get to first, let me know that as well. And also let me know any books that you're excited about this summer. I'd love to hear. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon with another video. Bye for now.